Hey, have you ever thought about how much the media actually shapes what we think about day to day?
Yeah, it's wild when you really consider it.
I mean, it's not just about reporting the news, it's like they set the entire agenda for public discourse. It's
Mm-hmm.
fascinating.
Totally. And with AI getting into the mix now, it's like a whole new ball game, right?
Exactly. So, the whole concept of media agenda setting, it's about how the media doesn't just reflect reality, but actually constructs it. They decide what's important.
Yeah, right. And now AI is stepping in and influencing that process. How do you think that's changing things?
Well, it's like AI algorithms are curating what we see based on engagement
Right.
metrics. They're shaping our perceptions by pushing content that'll keep us hooked.
So, you're saying that AI is prioritizing content not necessarily because it's important, but because it's engaging?
Exactly. And that can really skew public perception.
Mm-hmm.
We might think something is a huge deal when it's just optimized to grab our attention.
That's a bit unsettling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And think about the filter bubbles we get stuck in.
Yeah.
We're only seeing stuff that algorithms think we want to see.
Which means we're not exposed to different viewpoints.
Exactly, and that can reinforce biases and limit our understanding of the bigger picture. It's a
Right.
feedback loop.
So, how do we deal with that?
Well, I think transparency is key. We need to
Mm-hmm.
know how these algorithms work and what's driving the content we see.
But companies aren't always keen on sharing that info, are they?
No, they aren't. And that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Without accountability, AI can perpetuate biases unknowingly.
It's kind of ironic. AI was supposed to make things more objective, but it's introducing new biases.
Exactly. It's like we've traded one set of gatekeepers for another. Only
Right.
now, they're algorithms.
And they don't have a moral compass.
Precisely. They're just optimizing for engagement. They don't consider
Yeah.
the societal impact.
So, what's the solution? Do we need better AI or better oversight?
Probably both. We need
Mm-hmm.
AI that's designed with ethical considerations in mind and regulatory frameworks to ensure accountability.
Makes sense. But that's easier said than done.
True, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll keep going down a path where our media landscape is shaped by unseen forces.
And that affects democracy, public discourse, everything.
Exactly. It's all interconnected. We need to be
Right.
proactive about it.
It's like we're at a crossroads.
Definitely. We can either let AI dictate the media agenda unchecked, or we can steer it in a direction that benefits society.
Yeah.
The choice is ours.
But do people realize this is happening?
I think some do, but many don't.
Right.
It's not exactly common knowledge how much AI influences what we see.
That's why conversations like this are so important.
Absolutely. Raising awareness is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
People need to understand the dynamics at play.
So, what can the average person do?
Well, we can start by diversifying our media sources,
Yeah.
actively seek out different perspectives.
And maybe be a bit skeptical of what pops up in our feeds?
Exactly. Question why you're seeing certain content. Is
Right.
it because it's important or because it's designed to grab your attention?
That's a good point. We need to be more critical consumers.
Definitely. And hopefully, push for more transparency from tech companies. It's about
Yeah.
taking back some control.
Well, this has been an eye-opening conversation.
It sure has. There's so
Mm-hmm.
much to unpack when it comes to AI and media.
Absolutely. Let's keep the dialogue going.
For sure. Thanks for diving into this with me.
Anytime.